Morning, it is 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Chaves County Health Council, Jennifer Smith back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Of course, we were just talking real quick before we talk about what's coming up. Sounds like you had a very successful health expo here. It was about a month ago, a couple weeks ago, whenever.
Yeah, it was in August.
My sense of time is not done well here in COVID. Things that happened a week ago seem like it was a year ago, and things that happened a year ago seem like it was a week ago. So,
yeah. Yep, definitely. Yeah, it went really well. We had a really good turnout.
Good deal. So, hopefully next year we're out of the COVID world and we can be more into how the event normally happens, where everyone's out and comes out and sees each other's faces and gets to the booths and all that stuff.
Yes, we're hoping to have the big blowout.
Yeah.
Expo.
Well, one of the steps on getting us there is getting everybody healthy again. Mm-hmm. And you guys are going to be hosting an information session for folks here on the 27th. The Chaves County Health Council will be hosting. It's a virtual, so you don't even have to get dressed for this one. It's put on by UNM, but it's basically a COVID-19 vaccine information session.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes,
this is
it'll be like a question and answer session. They're going to ask questions of everybody, and they're going to open it up for people to ask their own questions and maybe get some clarity on some parts of the vaccine that maybe they're not understanding.
Sure.
And maybe clear up some of why they're hesitant on getting the vaccine.
Sure. Well, I've said it 100 times here. You've heard me say it. Talk to your doctors on whether you should, whether the vaccine is something you should take or your family should take. Do like you do with everything in your healthcare. You ask the medical professionals, the people that you trust to take care of you and your family, and go by that. And I would imagine the UNM experts are going to be saying a lot of the same things your primary care doctor will also be saying to you. But this is why we want to get this information out there. Unfortunately, there is a whole lot of information about COVID-19 vaccines out there. Unfortunately, a lot of the information is not coming from experts or people that actually know what's going on. A lot of it's social media and the world we live in. Mm-hmm. It's everything you see, you question because you're not sure of the validity of it. And to be honest, I know, and I'm not a science person, I know especially the two-shot vaccines, the Moderna and the Pfizer. Mm-hmm. I know there was some new technology in creating these vaccines that's way different than how vaccines were generally done in the past. Mm-hmm. So anytime there's new things like that, it does raise a lot of questions, and I understand that. You're like, hey, this was awful fast, and this and that. How is this? And this is what this meeting's all about. It's to, yes, answer these questions, but also give you the information on why it's okay for you to do this and why these have been approved. And yes, it has been quick, but it's a pandemic. Things, when you got everybody and your uncle working on the same thing, it does happen quicker sometimes. It's kind of like, I think we could solve cancer if we did something like we did with COVID. If we literally had every medical expert on the planet just about working on something towards it, odds are pretty good we're going to knock it out, and I think that's kind of what we're seeing with this vaccine. Sure. I mean, not everybody's going to react the same, but this is what this session's about, to give you the straight information so you make that decision to get the vaccine or not to get the vaccine based on factual information, not on what your cousin told you, what you read online, what a doctor told you through three other people. Well, my friend Bob said his doctor said this, and there's a lot of that going around. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Come out. Let's, ask your questions from the serious to even the uber ridiculous, because there's a lot of information out there that some people sounds very ridiculous, but some are taking it as gospel, and we need to separate the fact from the fiction on some of this stuff.
Yeah, this is going to be no judgment type situation. It's just to gather information. They want to know, what's going on in the community. What are people hearing? Why are they choosing to not get the vaccine? And maybe it's something that can be cleared up during this listening session.
A simple question and answer and say, that's not true at all. Please, if that's why you're hesitant, don't be. That's so it's really it actually, like you said, it's really informational for you, but also for them as well, because they're trying to learn, well, why aren't people getting vaccinated? What is it what's their hang up on it? Is it the science? Is it just misinformation? Is it Is it some combination thereof? I mean, or is it something else altogether? And so maybe if they can pinpoint that, we can help educate more people. But if you have questions, if you're some of the folks that's like, I heard this, please come to or participate in this event. You don't technically have to come; you just have to get online. But please participate in this event, and let's get those answers out there. Let's get those questions answered. Let's get that information. Let's start that process of getting good, accurate information, not only to you but back to them for feedback as well too.
Yeah, we're opening this up to anybody in our county.
Okay.
It's countywide. The people from UNM are doing this all over the state.
Okay.
So it's not just our area that has had these listening sessions. They've done
statewide.
it. Yeah, they've done it in counties all over the state.
Good deal.
This is just the Chaves County one.
Okay. I'd be very curious to see like if their answers and what they learn is different from region to region. Like what we're seeing and thinking here, is it different than say what they're seeing and feeling in Cruces or Santa Fe or Silver City or someplace like that. You know?
Yeah, and that's part of it too, that they're gathering this information to see what's different all over the state.
Sure.
And they're really needing to target the Spanish speaking population in our county because that population has a really low vaccination rate.
Okay.
And so they're trying to figure out
if it's lack of information getting to them or what's
maybe,
the hang up
maybe
there?
it's a language barrier. Maybe they're not getting the information in their language. And so they're not understanding.
Okay.
And they're not trusting. So they want to make sure and clear it up. We're having English and Spanish sessions going at the same time.
Excellent. So whatever you prefer to participate in, either one is available to you.
Yes.
Now, I would say the best way, now this is a virtual event, so but everyone that participates in the virtual event does get some thank you stuff for this. This isn't just not only are you getting good information, but you get a little swag to go along with this too.
Yeah, they're providing a $25 merchandise card. It can be anything from Walmart, Target,
Okay.
anything like that. They'll have everybody complete a survey during the listening session, and that's how they sign up to get the
free gift card. Okay.
Yeah.
So please participate in that side, and as a thank you, you get a $25 card to use at a business that will definitely benefit you in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So cool. So I'm guessing to get the link, they can call you. Will there be a link on like your Facebook page that they can click direct, or is it best just to call you and then have you guys email or get them the link however you
get it's best to call us.
Okay.
They can call or text us at 575-910-0465.
Okay.
They can also email me at Chaves County Health Council at outlook.com.
Okay.
Or they can send us a message on our Facebook page.
Very good.
And we can get the information that way.
Yeah, and if you're driving and didn't write down those numbers, if you go to the Chaves County Health Council Facebook page, you'll see the post. It's got the phone number to call, like you said, or you can just shoot a message on the Facebook there while you're there. But if you want to talk to someone live, I know some people like to do that, and that way Jennifer will you call her or text her, and she'll get you the link to the event. Now, the actual online event will take place 6:30 p.m. coming Monday, September 27th. And again, it'll be an online virtual event, so you don't have to get dressed up or anything or put on clothes, or you can do it while you're cooking dinner or anything for the family or whatever you got going on there at that time. But please log in, get the link from Jennifer here or through the Health Council Facebook page and participate. Just so you can share, especially for folks that have not been vaccinated yet. I would really like to, so you can give the information on why you're not vaccinated. Why is that going on? And maybe they can dispel some misinformation if some of the reasons you're not getting a vaccination are based on information that's not accurate.
Yeah.
And so we can hopefully get some of that corrected too.
This is a no pressure event. You're not going to get pressure from us to get vaccinated. It's going to be asking questions, getting questions answered.
Yeah.
Maybe you have some kind of concern, and maybe it's something that can be just fixed right away.
Sure. Well, and that's just it. At the end of the day, this event is to make sure that the information about the vaccine is getting to the people the correct way, and making sure that the misinformation is being relegated as much as we can here. And so So UNM is using this to inform, but also learn on better ways to kind of disseminate good information and get some of this bad out of there. But at the same time, you need to use this as as a session to learn some of the good information and learn what is not the bad information. So it is a very much learning session for we the people and the folks that are hosting it and putting together as well. So again, Monday, September 27th, 6:30 p.m. It's a virtual UNM listening session about the COVID-19 vaccine. They want to hear from you, wanting to know why you're not getting it or why you're getting it, and if you are wanting to know if I should get it, please log in and tune in to hear why you should or hear information that will either confirm or change your opinion on these things. So it's up to you. By the way, if you would like to be a part of the Chaves County Health Council, you guys meet monthly. Right, it's still been virtual right now, but you guys meet monthly, and obviously the Chaves County Health Council, what they do is kind of in the title, but they just try to find ways and things and opportunities to promote and help good health here in our county, in our community here. It's a lot of it's, they host the clinics and things if you need to get shots, and obviously their big events, the back to school kind of that time frame, the big health fair in the late summer there. But there is much an information resource for folks. If you're wanting to know where can I go to talk to someone about this or anything like that's what the health council is there for, to be that source of information for residents here. But it's a great group of volunteers, but they always need more to obviously you probably just got done your biggest planning event, the health expo, but you guys are already starting the next one here, planning for that, I'm sure, and everything else. And of course, there's going to be more education opportunities throughout the year. Some more sporadic like this event, some more, on the books annual tested events. But either way, if you'd love to be a part of that and get involved, please come out to the meetings or I guess log into the meetings in this case for right now. They meet, just so happen to be meeting tomorrow.
Yes.
They meet on the fourth Wednesday of the month. If you'd like to do that, call Jennifer or shoot a message on the Facebook. Same way you want to get the links for the UNM COVID information session here. They can also get you the link to the meetings for the Zoom if you'd like to be a part of the Chaves County Health Council monthly meeting. And be a part, be on the board, serve, and it's a working group. I mean, it's more than just meetings. You're gonna have to, help out and plan and be a part of events and things too.
Oh yeah, we have several events that we do every year and little projects throughout the year. And you don't have to be involved in any healthcare field to be part of the health council, because we look at health as a whole person. It's not just physical or mental health. It's social health. It's
absolutely everything. Your life is you're doing things that are either healthy or not healthy for you. And what, it's kind of, it's, and a lot of it's on the mental health side too. I mean, you talk about, what we're learning in mental health and how, let's face it, compared to the other areas of human science, mental health's light years behind the rest of the rest of these areas, and that's just because of lack of understanding and now we're just starting to learn these things. And that's why so many things that how we treated them when we were kids or before we were born aren't treated the same way now, because they understand, that's a little different than what we thought it was. And so we're going through a time where there's a lot of change in that area. And so, we're realizing pretty much every aspect of your life really can affect and impact and balance on that. So, simple things like going out and getting an ice cream cone with the family sounds like just something you're doing for fun, but at the end of the day, that's the kind of stuff you're doing. Now, granted, don't eat a big gallon bucket of it, but if you just have your single scoop ice cream with your family, that for your mental health and just unplugging from things, that's Chaves County Health Council too, because it's all about wellness and being part, having a good, happy, healthy lifestyle. Yeah. And these are all part of that.
Yeah, we really want to promote a healthy community. And a healthy community is, you've got to be healthy all the way around. Absolutely.
It's and I think as science goes, we're learning. It's a lot. I'm almost kind of excited to think like 50, and I'm guessing I'm not going to be here 50, 60 years from now unless the science really gets good here in the next couple of years. But I almost would like to be a fly on the wall and see how we treat mental health 50 years from now versus how we see it today. I mean, versus how we saw it in the 1950s versus how we see it today versus how we see it in 30, 50 years from now. I'm very curious to see how humans have evolved and how much we've learned about that side and how different our behaviors and actions are. I think it's a good thing. You know,
that's the fantastic thing about health and medicine and science. Is it grows and it evolves and it changes to be better than it was in the past.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of neat to when you think of it from that perspective, from the fly on the wall type thing. But I know I'm getting off topic here. But in the meantime, if you please, if you'd love to be a part of the Chaves County Health Council, always looking for volunteers. And like Jennifer said, you don't have to be in the healthcare field to be on and serve on this, because it's all about the total health. It's all about community and getting people aware and raising information. You don't have to be a nurse or a doctor to help plan a health expo event or something. You know, if you're good at working with people, that's probably a more bigger asset than how much you know about science and medicine, you know?
Yeah. We need everybody. We need to have perspectives in our community to join us and be a part of what we do to help our community be better.
And I would say the more walks of life that are involved, the better, because everyone's health and healthcare ideals are different, depending, you know, if you're a single person that's been single and, you know, didn't, you know, necessarily have kids and things, your thoughts on health might be different than, say, a mom who's raising two kids at the time and their thoughts and perspectives, or even their, you know, how they come and deal with things and stuff like that, or vice versa. You know, maybe some person that's done the family and everything and they're retired and gone off, and now they look at things a little differently. So maybe they're thinking things from a senior perspective. And you want all of those perspectives in the room when we're talking about what you want to do next and how we get these things done. And
we really want the Health Council to be as diverse as our community is, because our community is very diverse. We have all walks of life, all different types of people. And we want all of that represented on the Health Council. So we make sure that we're doing things to help our community in all aspects.
And try to get it from an angle for, like that everybody could understand it, whether you're an old crotchety person or a young person just starting out in the world or something in between there, you're going to benefit from it.
Yes.
I'm old crotchety now, so I can say that. It's kind of a badge of honor. Jennifer, if you don't mind, give the phone number out one more time if they want to get the link for either the UNM event here on the 27th or to participate and be a part of the Health Council at the meeting tomorrow night.
It's 575-910-0465. And that's going to connect you to our 211 information line. And our coordinator for that is Joanne Lopez. And she'll get you the information, or she'll point you in the correct direction.
Gotcha. She'll get you where you need to go. Very good. So call it. Again, if you forget the number, next time you get on your Facebook, go to the Chaves County Health Council Facebook page.
Yes.
Like and follow it while you're there. Because there's always good information that you may not realize you needed to know at that particular moment. And there it is when you go through there. But you'll find all the information for actually, you'll find for both tomorrow night's meeting and for the UNM session on the 27th here. You'll find all the information particulars so you can sign up either there or through the Facebook page, or like you said, call the number and talk to Joanne there and get the ball rolling. Yeah,
you can always message on Facebook. I'll answer.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'll get you the information you need to go. They'd just love to see you reach out and participate. That's I know the folks involved now, they do great work, but they're probably hoping for a few more of you guys to be a part of it.
Always. We're always looking to grow our Health Council. We need more people. We have great, fantastic ideas, and we need people to help us to realize those.
And again, please sign up, get the free $25 gift card here. I mean, that's the carrot. You know, come for the information and stay to get some free swag. But especially if you're strong one way or the other on vaccines, or getting it, not getting it, please go to this meeting. They want to hear from you. They want to talk to you. They want to understand what are the big hangups and what is it that's really that we are not getting through to understand. And at the same time, hopefully maybe dispel, discredit, and just kind of tamp down some of the incorrect information that's floating around out there.
Yeah, we want to hear from everybody, even if you don't think that this is going to change your mind.
Yeah.
We still want to hear from you.
Sure.
We want to know why. What is your thinking? What is your reasoning?
Understanding is the big thing. Yeah, that's it. That's where we're all not going to agree on everything. That would be weird if we do, and we don't. And this is the beauty of the United States of America. We can all live in a place, even though we don't see eye to eye on what's best for you and us sometimes and your family. But we all agree that we want that best for everybody, ourselves and our family. So if we can start there, then we can work the rest of it out here. And I think this is one of those things. This isn't a politically motivated, driven, we're trying to indoctrinate more people. No, this is really a fact-finding mission. Why are you not getting the vaccine? What is it that's your hang-up about it? Is it some things that we need to really kind of address here and talk about? Or is it more of the information superhighways really bogging down people's opinions on whether they get the shot or not here? So that's what, at the same token, to help dispel some of that. If you're like, I want to get the shot, but I hear it does this, this, and this. Is that true? Please get in and let's say, yes, it is true, or no, that's complete hogwash. So
yeah, I think this is going to be good for us to learn and for our community to also learn.
Absolutely.
We want to hear from the community. We want to know what you're thinking and, why.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like, it's kind of like the vaccine I was mentioning earlier. Way I understand is like the Pfizer and the Moderna. These were created in a way like they didn't use the same formula that the same procedures that they would do. It's like it's new science that was getting some of the whatever ingredients or chemicals diffused. I'm no science medical. However, they made the pudding. They use different ways in a spoon to stir it or whatever they normally do to do centrifuge, whatever they do. I don't know all that. But then again, I know just enough to know that it's different. But I don't know how it's different or why it's different and why is that alarming to some people and why it's not to others and things. And that's what this meeting's about, is things like that. So you're like, I've heard these things, but okay, so why is it so different? And why is that something I should be worried about or not worried about?
Yeah.
That's people fear the unknown. And once it's known, then you fear it less. And so let's make things known. So,
yep.
All right. Jennifer, is there anything I missed? Anything we wanted to share or something we want to talk about that I just got sidetracked?
I don't think so. But if anybody has any Spanish-speaking relatives, or maybe you speak Spanish yourself, really encourage them to come. We're going to have Spanish-speaking representatives there that are going to be asking these questions. They're going to do it in a breakout room format.
Okay. Now, is there two different links? One for the English, one for the Spanish?
No, it's going to be the same link, and then they'll separate it out by English and Spanish into like rooms.
They do their computer magic to move you around the various computer rooms and whatnot there.
Yeah.
So you don't need to put your shoes on and walk to another room. They'll move you.
No, they'll take care of all of that. You don't got to worry about it. You just got to be able to log on. And I think most of us are fairly familiar with Zoom by now.
Yeah. Well, see, and I'm in that crotchety age where I know technology things because that's my job, but I don't embrace it all or necessarily like texting. I love in some instances. It took me longer to type, I'll be there in a minute, than I could have just said, hello, I'll be in a minute and hang up. You know what I mean? I'm in that age where I'm like, some of that, get off my lawn a little bit. Like, it was perfectly fine the way we did it before. I have a little of that in me, but then I have the other side. It's like, well, that's cool. I love the fact that I don't have to get off my couch to do pretty much anything else right now. But anyway, however you are in that world, this is, let's get it all on the table. Come be a part of this meeting. Let's separate fact from fiction. I will never tell people what's best for you and your family. That's your decision to do. But what I will encourage you to do is get the right information so you can make the right decision.
And that's what we're doing. We don't want to we're not telling anybody you have to do this. Yeah. But we just want to learn. We want to learn from everybody.
Yep. Let's learn and let's hopefully let's all work together. And that's the concept. We really do have to work together. I know it's a polarizing world and it's us versus them mentality and very much a lot of things we do nowadays, but it really isn't. It really, if if you sit down and look at it, we're all people just trying to live our lives, try to do what's best for us and our families, and let's do the things that helps everybody do that. And this event is one of those things. Let's get the air. This isn't about who said what to whom or what this is that. This is to find out what you're hearing and to get you information that's true and accurate and not something that's been filtered through 27 people's opinions.
Yeah, definitely. No opinions here. We're just going to give you straight facts.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Absolutely. And so please participate, sign up. I know it's not sexy or exciting, but hey, you get free $25 card for doing this. And it's very important. That's the thing, especially if you're one way or the other on this vaccine and things. We really want that to get that information to them and information to you. So please, because I would hate to see people die because they learned some stupid stuff that was not true. You know what I mean? We live in such a world that I think we can avoid this kind of stuff if people just take a step forward in trying to go and find right information instead of just letting it come to them and then just taking it as gospel or dismissing it outright because that doesn't line up with your politics. So anyway, it's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jennifer, as always. We appreciate the visit, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. It